I actually think Andros Townsend is a better footballer than Mo Salah. Hello everyone and welcome to the McKenna Talks Football YouTube channel. It is a brand new YouTube channel that I've created. My main account is Son of Kenna. We've made a new one called McKenna Talks Football. I'm just going to be literally waffling on about football, my opinions of different teams in the Premier League, different leagues actually. Championship, I don't mind the Championship. It's a good, very good league, underrated league, one of the best in the world. Let me know. If you are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Most of you will be new, but some of you are already subscribed, so thank you very much for that. Yeah, the link to all my other socials, there's like, created a new TikTok. There's my main TikTok. There's my Twitch, my Twitter, or Instagram, all that will be down in the description. Make sure to follow me on all socials. Now, you've probably guessed by the title, is Mo Salah overrated? Well, I am a Liverpool fan, and ever so slightly overrated, and I'll tell you why. Now, we all know Mo Salah, the contributions, the goals, the assists, and what he does for Liverpool is absolutely incredible. But as football ability, he just looks dodgy. And what I mean by that is like you've got like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who for me is one of the best one-on-one defenders in the world, but he's not very good on the ball, and he's right-footed, but they're saying two left feet. It's like he's got two right feet. But it's just that type of player where they don't look natural. They don't look like a natural footballer. Where you can see like Mo Salah, where most of the time in games where he's like miscontrolling the ball or like trying to skill people and mess up the skill. That does happen, but it happens a lot more with him. In what I see anyway, I watch every Liverpool game, and that's what I see of him. And then what he'll do is he'll come up, he'll have, let's say, a lot of games he'll have a bad game, and then he'll just pull out the most insane thing you'll see. And you could say, well, why would you say he's overrated if he's pulling out these insane things? But I'm just talking about a game as a whole. Most games he doesn't have a good game. Yeah, he could score two, and you go, oh yeah, he scored two, he's had a good game. But if you look at the whole play and the way he plays, most of the time he does not have a good game. Now, I've spoke about this in the past, and everyone disagrees with me, but I actually think Andros Townsend is a better footballer than Mo Salah. And what I mean by that is, like again, what I was saying with Salah, he's dodgy. Like, there's a reason you don't see, well, one of the reasons you don't see Mohamed Salah taking free kicks is because of one of them reasons where he's not very gifted. Technical is the word. Like, if you look at Alexander-Arnold, that's why you could say, oh, one of the reasons why he doesn't, well, because Trent Alexander-Arnold does. But Van Dijk would be ahead of Mo Salah free kicks. Henderson will be ahead of Mo Salah free kicks. I actually think Mane would be as well. There's a lot of players that would be, in my opinion. That is a big factor of why I think Andros Townsend is a better footballer. Like the technical ability. You can see the way Townsend plays, the way he can whip a ball. It's like Trent. He can whip a ball so much. You see it for Crystal Palace. Andros Townsend, I mean, you've seen it for Crystal Palace, you've seen it for Newcastle, you've seen it when he starts out at Tottenham. And they're both left-footed, they both play off the right. And you just would not see Mo Salah whip a crossing or whip a free kick. I cannot, yeah, people have their flaws, but put in the comments if you agree with me with that, with the technical ability of Mo Salah. A lot of people, like I've spoke to people about this about loads of times, and they've all all disagree with me, but it's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. This is what it's about. You can leave your opinion about Mo Salah in the comments down below. But I will give you one example of where Mo Salah has had a dreadful, and I mean woeful game, and pulled out something extraordinary. And it was Salzburg away in the Champions League. I think he must have had, I don't know the facts exactly, but he must have had about 12 or 13 shots on target, Mo Salah. And, it might not be on target, it might just be overall, and not scored one. And he is running down the line, the right-hand side, and the keeper's, I can't remember the exact clip of the goal, but he's running down the wing, the keeper's out, I don't know whether he dribbles past him or whatever, and the ball's on the byline, and he hits it with his right foot, and it just curls in from the byline, and then you go, wow, Mo Salah, everyone says, oh, Mo Salah, what a player, off that clip, and you could say, yeah, that clip, it's a world-class goal, on his right foot as well, but if you look as a whole, the whole game, he was absolutely dreadful, could not finish, and just pulls out that, and then everyone says he's a great player, which he is. I'm not denying that he's a world class, not footballer, but a world class player, and I actually don't think he's a world class footballer. Like if you look at, I'm just like the Andros Townsend, there's like who's just technically good. Like Maddison, Grealish, Ward-Prowse, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson. They're all technically good players. Obviously, Mo Salah's a better player than Henderson, but Henderson's technically better. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'm just trying to get across my opinion of why he's slightly overrated. Now, if you do look at Mo Salah's stats, you'd probably think I'm an idiot of why I think he's slightly overrated. His first season at Liverpool, he had 36 games, 32 goals. His second season, 38 games, 22 goals. 34 games, 19 goals. 37 games, 22 goals. And already this season, only played 3 games and scored 2 already. And total for Liverpool in the Premier League, 161 games, 99 goals and 36 assists. And you're probably thinking, yeah, I'm an idiot. He's also got the Golden Boot twice, Player of the Season once. He's actually won the league as well with Liverpool, which was not last season, the season before. And don't get me wrong, the contributions, he's probably one of Liverpool's best ever players for contributions. And you've got to think as well, I know his first season was outstanding. He does have an amazing team around him. And like, I'm not saying he's a bad player. I love what he does for Liverpool. Like I said before, I am a Liverpool fan. And I'm not denying that he probably won't do it again and again and again for Liverpool. And also, if you watch Mo Salah's penalties, he scores a lot, but he's not very good at them. He's not very good at striking the ball anyway. He might be able to read what way the keeper goes or change his mind at the very last second because the keeper might dive slightly early. But if you look, they're never like right in the corner, or he smashes them down the middle a lot. And even so, his technique is horrendous when you watch him. It's like Happy Gilmore in golf, where he doesn't know how his technique's horrendous. He just runs up to the golf ball and just smacks it, but he's somehow very, very good. It's like that, where he just runs up, smacks it anywhere, and it goes in. That's what it looks like anyway, especially when he goes down the middle, which you could say, well, yeah, if you look at Deeney, he does it when he just smashes it down the middle. Vardy does it as well. But it's just the technique of Salah where it lets him down, where especially when you watch him for a whole game and watch all of his shots, there's a lot of times where it's just very slow to the keeper, or it goes wide, which you can't score them all, but it's the fashion of where it should be at least on target, and it goes wide. But the thing is, what I was saying before about Liverpool, him being in a good Liverpool team, is where he has a lot of chances every game, and that's why he scores a lot of goals. Yes, he scores world-class goals as well, but that's another reason why I think he's slightly overrated, because does it say here? I don't know whether it says his conversion rate. I don't think it does, but I don't know what his conversion rate is. I know you're all going to slaughter me in the comments and say, what an idiot, blah, de blah, de blah. But I have an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. And I'm not just saying this. I don't hate Salah. I absolutely love him for Liverpool and what he's done. I'm just expressing my opinion as I watch. I think I have the right to have an opinion, especially on this, because I watch every Liverpool game, and I try and analyse not everything, but I try and analyse a lot of things, and watch the game properly without like any distractions, and you know what I mean, where you could just like, oh, I could have the game on whilst editing a video or scrolling through Twitter or whatever, so you don't actually get to watch it properly, where I just focusly watch it on that and have no distractions, and then I can look what players are doing, where the positioning, whether every player has a good game or not. I'm not saying my opinions are right. I'm not saying this opinion's right. Like I said, it is just an opinion. And let me know in the comments what your opinion is, whether you think he's slightly overrated, or what I want to know is where I'm coming from. That's what at least I want to get across to this to people, to know where I'm coming from. If you analyse Salah every game and not just watch his highlights on YouTube or look at his stats, and it's not always about stats. Stats are a big factor, a huge factor, but it's not always about stats. So let me know in the comments what you think of Mo Salah. Let me know whether you think he's overrated, whether you think he's world class. He is world class, but also let me know if you enjoyed the video. It is new, something different that I am doing. Like I said, I just waffle on about football every day anyway, so why not do it on here and express it to you lot. So if you are new, make sure to subscribe. If you did enjoy the video, if you want to see more, make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.